Hey guys, you see my coding project. Anyways, I want to talk about why you shouldn't invest into Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. I think Bitcoin is a ticking time bomb, and a lot of YouTubers, a lot of exchanges, crypto exchanges, saying, "Hey, buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is all new time high. Look at Bitcoin." Even the news saying, "Look at Bitcoin." And to me, that's the biggest sign to get far away from Bitcoin as much as possible. If you bought Bitcoin when it was at 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, you know, you did well, you did great. But, people not talking about the bad news of Bitcoin. So basically, I'm about to get into that. So, as of 2021, which this is supposedly good news, that Kraken is using Lightning Network, like it's integrating Lightning Network. And the thing about Lightning Network that I will be breaking down pretty soon is that Lightning Network is not fully developed yet. It's a lot of issues, a lot of bugs that still need to be worked out. Even the developers of Lightning Network says it's not at full capacity. So it might harm Bitcoin more than help Bitcoin because it's supposed to handle microtransactions and make it cheaper in fees, make it faster by opening payment channels to different people. But the whole thing about it is it's more easier to hack, and nobody isn't getting into it. Like nobody's explaining to people like, hey, Lightning, like only thing you're hearing is Lightning Network is so great, it's going to help Bitcoin on a new platform, but nobody is not looking at the actual development of Lightning Network and why that it might cause harm. So also, as we another reason why I say not to invest in Bitcoin, because if you put $5,000 into Bitcoin right now, for you to make a extra $5,000, it has to reach $64,000. So you taking that chance of Bitcoin reaching another all-time high of $64,000 without crashing, without nothing happening. It just going to just continue to climb that mountain. And why I think it's not going to continue to climb that mountain, because as we know that XRP, a lawsuit was just filed against XRP from the SEC that caused the price of XRP to drop as it was climbing up, as it was gaining gaining traction, and bam, the SEC case. But people is not talking about the ongoing case that's been happening for 17 months now, that Bitfinex and Tether was manipulating the crypto market in 2017 that made Bitcoin reach its all-time high. It has been going on for 17 months. And now it's a $1.4 trillion case. And nobody is talking about it. It's not affecting Bitcoin price because it's not being pushed. It's not being like XRP was being delisted. Even before it was delisted, its price was fumbling. But a $1.4 trillion case about Bitcoin and the crypto market being manipulated, and it still flourishes. So once it's proven that Bitcoin was being manipulated and the crypto market was being manipulated, Bitcoin is going to correct. Its price is going to drop, and all the money might spread into different altcoins, but the price of Bitcoin is going to drop. It's going to drop, and nobody talks about this. Why is that? Because they invested in Bitcoin, because they have a bag full of Bitcoin. That's probably the reason. Because to me, I'm like a small time investor. I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. I mean, I had some Bitcoin, but I don't have a lot of Bitcoin, so I'm not as much attached to it. And I can see the problem behind the Bitcoin. Uh, Um, Another reason why Bitcoin might not work, will not work, because we have people like Greta Thunberg. As you can see, I'm a coder engineer, so I get these little ads. Go away. Okay, you won't go away. Okay, thanks. So we have investors like not investors. We have people like activists like Greta Thunberg, which is trying to protect the Earth, save the Earth for the new generations after us, and so forth. All the extra BS. She support the sustainable development of a greener world, which to me, as I continue to beat the horse, that is basically new world order. They even have a green paper, how to um, destroy carbon dioxide. Anything that produces a certain amount of carbon dioxide, it has to be replaced. Like agriculture farmers, they trying to stop people from producing livestock because it pushes too much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. But back to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin generates about 22 megatons in CO2 emissions a year. So to break that down, because I tried to find equivalent to explain 22 megatons, because I want to understand it more. Um, it's 1 megaton have the equivalent energy of 1 million tons of TNT, and Bitcoin produces 22 megatons of CO2 in the atmosphere. Is that a green project? No. Another reason why Bitcoin will not pass. It will fail eventually. Right now, is everybody's a part of the hype train and so forth. And also, to transfer a Bitcoin from peer to peer is 511 kilowatts of energy, which is electrical bill to power a house a month. You know, it's new technology, but it have a bunch of old ways that's not updated. And it's 4.6 transactions per second. That's how many transactions it can handle, while Visa can handle 33,000 transactions per second. So that's not great. That is not great at all. Um, GenFin is a project that I will be covering in one of the upcoming videos, because it's another great project with a lot of partnerships. It's like people focus on the main coins without noticing the sleeping gems that's been implemented into our everyday lives. And is that's all I want to say? Hmm, I believe so. I touched all the topics. Oh yeah, and another reason why Bitcoin might fail, because majority, I say 81% of the miners and is in China. So you basically can say that the most people who have the most Bitcoin is the people in China. And as you know, America and China is kind of having a kind of trade war, or not on good ground. So why do you think America going to let Bitcoin stay at the top spot? You know, they want to destroy Bitcoin because China have the most miners and has 81% of dominance of Bitcoin control. And yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'd like to thank my subscribers, Rocky and Benny. I appreciate the subscribe. And, I'm gonna purchase a better microphone, and I'm gonna get a video editing so I can do better video edits. So you won't see a lot of crap that's on my computer screen. And I appreciate it. And yeah, take care, guys.